Haven't watched that in a little while, so thought why not? Helps I was tapped into the game as well. How's it going? Oh, a couple hours today. Like 2.5 roughly. We can get some stuff done and we could do a bit of a longer stream tomorrow probably. Oh. You said Mirabelle was looking into the Marquis Garten, right? Any luck on that end? Knowing her, she'll have already come across something of note. Should we contact her? Howdy, Rosette. Same to you, Arcade Solutions. What's shaking? Besides that walk-in blade hazard you would add to your crew, I mean. We wanted to check in on the Marquis Garten. First off, how much do you already know about what's happening? Whoa now. Way to put a girl on the hot seat. Guess there's no point keeping it on the down low though. I know I said we lost control of the place after it got hijacked, but that doesn't mean Marduk hasn't been monitoring this sitch around the clock. And actually, after analysing yesterday's data... Don't tell me, you noticed something screwy? Look at you, Mr. Smarty Pants. A pattern of abnormal system operations like none we've ever observed before took place yesterday. As for how or why it happened, well, you can search me. The only thing we could suss out was that it had accessed geographical data from the Longlie area. So we were right. The Garten systems were involved. That's all the hush-hush I can share. Sounds like it was enough for you to figure something out though, huh? A few somethings, thanks to you. Glad to hear. Looking forward to you getting us back in the driver's seat, Van. Yeah, well, I wouldn't get your hopes up just yet. Got a feeling settling this whole thing is going to be a hell of a time for us. Don't know what that means, but let's just call it a you problem. So long for now. Be seeing you again soon, Rosette. Indeed. Take care, Maribel. Well, that confirms what I've been suspecting for a while. The Garden Master really is the one hijacking the Marquis Garten. I can still remember my shock when the space around us morphed into the long-lived Kubu. It may well be that Grendel Zolga's power utilised the Garten systems as a foundation. In doing so, reality itself was corroded. Never even knew that was possible. It's likely that the power of the Genesis was somehow employed as well. If you followed that train of thought, the Garden Master didn't steal the Genesis just to rewrite people's perceptions, but for something much bigger. Well, we'll just have to put it on the back burner for now. The takeaway here is that this probably won't be the last time reality gets corroded. Keep that in mind while we're out and about. Okie dokie. Oh. Well, if it isn't our delinquent tenant, your gang gets bigger every time I see you. Yeah, well, it's not like I asked for it. Apologise for any commotion. And I'm sorry I didn't stop here for breakfast. Just get a load of that aroma. Catch me in a good mood and maybe I'll treat you. By the by, didn't you all get invited to the Z1 Grand Prix? Yeah, well, that comet clown sent us 3 tickets. And Yume here said she just had to see it. That's right, we'll be closing up shop as soon as the morning crowd is gone. So if you'd like to order something, now's the time. Duly noted. I'd have nabbed a seat at the stands too if things went the way they are. But hey, don't let that stop you folks from enjoying yourselves. We plan on it, believe you me. Wouldn't be worth a lost business otherwise. You take care out there, everyone. See you later. Nothing new.
On my way.
Okay. Let's head to... Nothing new to shop, so let's go to the Brace Guild.
That's just a rumor, right?
You could probably just fast travel, right? Yeah. Hey, look who's here. How's it going? We're just out doing some information gathering. And since nothing big's popped up yet, I guess the answer is that it ain't going too well. I'm really curious if there's been any updates since I dropped by this morning. You seem to be deep in conversation though. Did something happen? Did you see it the better? Well, I wouldn't call it the most helpful intel, but... Wait, since when was Ikaruga's second in command mixed in with you guys? I almost let that pass right by me. Oh, that's just a shinobi technique I'm trying out. It's supposed to make you ignore me completely. Kurogane did say it would be useless though, since I stand out as being here. But hey, if it can give the immovable a job, then it's not a total lost cause, right? So it hides you without actually hiding you. Cool. Straight up, you need a real hobby. We've got our reasons for collaborating with her. No need to sweat the details. We may get back on topic. Did you learn something new? Well, ever since the whole mess on Nemeth Island, the guild has been going after the Oathbreaker again. Not that we actually know where the guy is, but you could say he's been laying low for once. Laying low? That old coot? Kinda hard to believe. There are many eyes peeled for any potential backroom activity from him. Even if he were to evade a capture, he would surely leave behind some sort of trace. Since we found nothing of the sort, it can only mean that he's inactive for the time being. Maybe that he's already accomplished his objective, either that, or he was caught by the society and had the tar beat out of him. Wishful thinking, as nice as it sounds. Anyway, that brings us to the alliance between the Oathbreaker and that so-called Garden Master. We suspect it was only a temporary thing. I do remember him saying something like that.
Our contract is complete. Your assistance was most appreciated, Oathbreaker. Now kindly leave the stage.
The floor is all yours. What you do from here is none of my concern. So go nuts. I'm curious whether your scheme will play out like you think it will. Should make for an interesting watch.
It definitely lends some weight to those words. Up until Nemeth Island, the two have been collaborating to some extent. So it's likely that the Oathbreaker and the Garden Master are both working towards different goals. Elaine caught me up on what happened yesterday. This Garden Master guy is on the move now, yeah? I'm just glad we don't have to face both those dirtbags at the same time. That's the one silver lining here. It stands to reason that he has further plans in the capital, judging from yesterday's events. That whole fiasco felt more like a trial run. If you ask me, this is when things really start to ramp up. You sure know how to make it sound ominous. In any event, the guild will now need to be more vigilant than ever now. We'll do what we can, but it'll only get us so far while those devices are still out there. It's gotta be on you guys to step up to the plate arc ride. Don't have to tell me twice. We'll follow the Garden Master's plot and bring Swin and Nadia back no matter what it takes. Okie dokie. Let's see what this request is then.
That's just a rumor, right?
I wonder if business will be better this year.
Why don't we see?
Are you aware that Mishy's revamped design has been rather controversial among its fan base? Apparently some fans have even been plotting something nefarious to show how much they hate it. Well, whatever their plans are, we can't let them get away with it for Mishy's sake. Please help us stop them. I'll be waiting in the rest area on Station Street.
Off we go.
Ooh, there's new stuff here as well.
Welcome to the Treon Mall. Here you'll
Anything of interest?
major landmarks.
Uh,
Find the Vern store, a movie theater, boutiques, and other various shops.
nope.
to peruse.
I hope you found everything to your liking.
We hope you'll have a fabulous time here.
Whoops, daisy. Let me go check out this other shop as well.
Oh yeah, LaBeurle. I'm actually kind of interested in that place. Master really likes it there.
Oh, that reminds me. I think the granddaughter of the Eight Leaves founder belongs to one of the guilds there.
Welcome to the Treon Mall.
Yep. Don't remember her name though.
Major landmarks.
I'm quite proud of what we have to offer.
A movie theater, boutiques, and other various shops to peruse.
We'll be looking forward to your next visit.
Drop by the Vern store if you want to check out the hottest new commodity, the T-phone. It's a cutting-edge piece of orbital technology that's lighting Calvert on fire. You won't want to miss it. Whoa! What an amazing view!
Twice as tall as the Great Spire, huh? Whoever built this must have been compensating for something.
We're finally here together.
Huh? She looks like she's bursting with joy. Wonder why.
Oh boy. Well, isn't Arkwright Solutions. So you have Beauty's Blade with you, along with other more dubious company. Out on a little group tour, are we? I should be so lucky. And don't act like you aren't wise to what's going on with us. How about you, Mr. Vision Chief, taking a personal day with your flunky? There's a political debate tomorrow at Tryon Mall. We're here to conduct a preliminary security inspection. But I will concede that taking in the scenery from on high can be an effective stress reliever. So you got it tough too, huh? We're still pursuing that Crimson Beast as well as the man who calls himself the Garden Master. Now I regret to inform that we don't have any more information than you do at present. It's too bad. Ever since the Nemeth Island case, all eyewitness reports have stopped cold. In fact, now that the serial killings have stopped, things in the capital have been almost peaceful. But who knows how long that'll last. Needless to say, this situation is only temporary, or perhaps it'd be better described as the calm before the storm. But no matter what schemes are taking form, we can be certain that they won't be carried out by conventional means. With that in mind, I am expecting great dividends from your efforts. Don't get your hopes up too high. Still, we do plan on bringing an end to this. Now allow me to tell you our findings in exchange. They regard those dolls modelled after members of the Gardens. The CID took some of them in after the incident at Armus, as I recall. What did your analysis uncover? As suspected, they're linked to the super technology that arose during Crossbell's most recent incident. In particular, they were built to simulate the underlying concepts behind simulacra. Simulated simulacra? Try saying that 3 times fast. However, it would appear that the original technology could not be reproduced. From this, we've surmised that they incorporate Society, Marduk, and Zect Arms engineering among others. In terms of how faithfully they reproduce their originals, the dolls are nowhere close to on par with simulacra. That, however, is because those aspects were eschewed in favour of combat specialisation and formidable battle prowess. We believe they were produced around a year ago, while both Almata and the Gardens were still active. Aside from the twins, all other members of the Gardens have been wiped out, so the Garden Master unleashed these killer robots instead. And so, the organisation that had been warped from the start manages to survive more warped than ever. That's karma for you. There haven't been any reports of these assassin dolls being deployed anywhere else, but if the Garden Master begins to act in earnest, they could very well emerge as an additional threat. You'd best be careful out there. Appreciate your concern. The Grand Zolga started off by hitting a military compound, so there's no telling what his true target is. If anything, y'all at the CID should be the ones watching your step. Is that concern for your childhood friend I detect? I'll be sure to pass it along to Mr. Kincaid. That ain't what I meant. I, for one, think he would love to hear it. Give me a break. Soon after, Killica and Kayla returned to work, whereupon Van and the group resumed their own activities. So I got an orb mail. It's from Father Barco. Shit, I mean Master Burgard. He just sent me a letter yesterday. Now it's an orb mail? Wonders never cease. Van, a major breakthrough has surfaced regarding your current predicament, prompting my immediate return to Edith. I ask that you head to the underground ruins at Station Street so that we may discuss this matter in private. A major breakthrough? Doesn't sound like your everyday stuff. Might even have something to do with me specifically. Is there a problem, Van? Nah, just some personal correspondence. So, we've been milling about for a while now. What do you say we take a breather? Sure, it's about time to grab a bite to eat anyway. Our party's pretty big this time round. Maybe we could split up. Good idea. Let's part ways for lunch when we reach a good stopping point. I better keep things to myself until I know what this is all about. Okie dokie. Let's go back down.
Treon Towers up.
Oh, wait. I need to talk to the guy. Oh.
Let's roll, gang.
My bad. I need to talk to the person to accept it first, and then... okay. My bad.
This will be better this year.
Hey, you the Rosie that issued a Force PG? We're from Arcade Solutions. Saw your request. Oh, you're the ones everyone's been talking about. You got here much faster than I thought you would. That's good, because we're running out of time. Running out of time? That's so. Why don't you start by telling us what's going on then? Your request made some mention of the Mishy show, I believe. That reminds me. Isn't there supposed to be some kind of difference between the new Mishy and the old one? Honestly, I can't really tell. Well, why don't I start there? Mishy was born in a theme park in Crossbell, Michelin Wonderland. And because Mishy saw a lot of success after the war, the Valis Investment Bank decided to buy up a lot of their stock. That's how they became Michelin Wonderland's major investors. Valis Investment Bank? They've been pushing the company to expand their market ever since, particularly into the Republic. That's what led to the higher-ups deciding to put Mishy through a whole new redesign. Its new features are supposed to appeal to people from the Republic, and the costume's apparently easy to move around in too. It seems to allow Mishy to show more expression as well. I'm disappointed they removed the cute little stripes on his body, however. Right? When everyone thinks of Mishy, they imagine a small, limp face with a plump body. It was peak character design. Valis just doesn't understand his charm. They completely got rid of the snuggly feeling he gave off. I see. You're very passionate about this. You seem pretty familiar with Mishy yourself, Elaine. She sure is. Been a hardcore Mishy fan since her student days. You don't need to advertise it to the world. Plus, you can't exactly call me hardcore. I'm actually quite behind on Mishy lore these days. Oh yeah, definitely something a casual fan would say. Think what you like. Anyway, I apologise for all my excitement. I'm actually no longer a part of the old Mishy fan group. I've recently come to believe that both the new and old Mishys have their positives. Well, I guess that's better than making a fuss over it. I agree, and for what it's worth, Mishy's old design is still rather prominent in Crossbell. Yeah, unfortunately that doesn't mean much to the old Mishy's more radical fans. They're the reason I contacted you all, actually. You see, I've heard a rumour that they intend on interfering with the Mishy show today at the Triumph Mall. Well that's definitely not something we can ignore. Could be dangerous. Yes. However, as for who exactly the person planning to interfere is, well, I'm not too sure. That's why I'm asking for your help. After all, it would be terrible if the show got interrupted. I mean, that sounds like a pretty reasonable request, but I'm sure you're aware. It's a job for someone like a mall cop, not a Spriggan. Although I imagine they'd have a hard time acting on something that's a little more than a rumour. Was there a particular reason you thought we would be your best choice? There is. Think about it. If a fan of Mishy's were to have a run-in with the authorities, his reputation would sure to be plummet. Also, I can't help but sympathise with the old Mishy fans. They just really love him, is all. I was hoping you guys could help me end things peacefully. That way no one gets hurt or has the other reputation destroyed. So in other words, you want to stop the target from ruining the show, then cover up the tracks. Well, I can't say I don't understand how you feel. However, if these Mishi fans truly do intend on disrupting the peace, I think it'd be best if they were judged lawfully for their actions. If they don't face consequences, they'll only go bolder. I guess you're right. Wait a sec. There's only one person trying to interfere, right? Yeah, we may call the radicals a group, but they're barely even that, honestly. Most of their bad apples work in isolation. And given that a majority of their members think disrupting the Mishi show is going a step too far, it's not hard to see why. It should be relatively simple to trace their movements then. Do you know what their plan involves? I'm sorry, any details I know are pretty vague. You could always hire a Jaeger Corps to deal with them, and depending on how big it is, you could probably send them to wipe out the entire group. With a smaller corps though, you might just have to settle for killing the guy in charge. Don't you think that's going a bit overboard? Well, actually, maybe it's best to be prepared. What if they plan to do something dangerous? Listen, no one's planning an armed strike on Mishi or his fans, got it? If you say so. Anyway, we probably won't be able to learn anything concrete unless we start asking around the mall. Should we head over to see what we can find? Well... Alright, I guess we're on the case. I mean, sure it's a little strange, but it feels kind of right up our alley. Great, thank you so much. You should head over to the Tryon Mall as soon as you can. Show should be starting in about an hour. Sure the culprit's just waiting for his chance to pounce. We'll do everything we can to find him. Actually, do you mind if I tag along? Honestly, I got a feeling this crazy fan of ours already knows your face. You can come with us to the mall, but don't enter until we give you the clear, alright? Yes, sir. Okay, let's get moving.
You have my support, Mr. Arkwright.
Now we go there. Just getting ahead of myself. Wow, this place seems pretty busy. There seem to be a lot of parents with children here. They must be waiting for the show. That might make it harder to search for our culprit. Should we just start looking for this guy's hiding place? I think we should find the Mishi show staff first. I know we don't want to alert the police or anything, but we can still give them a heads up. We have to make sure they're ready just in case we don't get to the culprit in time. Smart thinking. The staff lead is usually placed in the wings of the stage. Sit there now. Right. Nothing to buy, right? I think so.
Welcome to the Tryon Mall. Here you'll find Tryon Tower.
This guy looks like the one in charge. Excuse me, you got a moment? Something we'd think the Mishi staff should know. Of course, is there an issue somewhere? Sorry, we might want to talk about this elsewhere. Alright, was there anything something I could do for you? We're pretty busy, so if it's not anything important. We're from Arkwright Solutions. We just received a job from a concerned citizen. Van proceeded to explain the details of Rose's request. Don't worry about finding the person, we'll take care of that part for you. I just want you guys to be aware of the situation. Should be prepared in case we slip up. I see. You know, actually, these radical Mishi fans have become quite the topic among our staff too. We occasionally have some disturbances during our shows with booing and everything. Most of us figured that's who it was. But I never thought they'd go so far. Excuse me, if you've experienced these kind of disturbances before, why haven't you notified the respective authorities? Well, we certainly considered it, but we were worried they might want to start forcefully removing people to refuse entry. Not only would it plant a bigger target on our back, but it would also just ruin the atmosphere of the Mishi show. I figured we could handle it by giving out warnings at the beginning of the performance. If it was me, I'd kick them out faster than they could say wishy with Mishi. Anyway, if what you said is true, we might just have to ramp up security after all. I'll talk to the staff right now and have them prepare for the worst. Thanks, should make our job a little easier. Well, that's one task accomplished. What should we do next? Now we start the hunt. Pretty sure the culprit is somewhere in the mall. I think I even caught their scent earlier. We should try our best to catch him before the show starts. Scent, huh? Would you perhaps be smelling those two over there? That woman wandering the main corridor has been acting a little strange. She doesn't really look like she's here to watch the show either. She seems to be handing out some papers. As for the other scent, what about that guy handing out balloons? I don't really think he's doing anything weird though. No, he isn't, but I can't shake the feeling that he's still suspicious somehow. You sure do have a knack for this, but you're right. I'm sure one of them is the culprit. Sorry for stealing your thunder. Anyway, let's go talk to them and see if we can learn anything. It'd be nice if they gave up as soon as we saw us.
Their Eastern tea is quite nice.
Hey, yo. Hey, what you handing out? Are you interested? Please take some with you. Let me give you my card as well. Join us in bringing back the true Mishi. I'm trying to gather signatures in support of returning Mishi's old design. As I'm sure you can tell, I'm a huge fan. I visit MWL pretty often, even though it's all the way in Crossbell. Nobody in all the Republic loves Mishi more than I do. No, all the world. Wow, that's some confidence. Yeah, you sure are passionate about this. Radical might be putting it lightly. But why is she wearing so much perfume? It's really overpowering. The Mishi you see in the Republic is a fraud. He's trampling all over the Mishi design. Whether it's the new design of the costume or even that Mishi and Boots movie, none of them are the cat we know and love. The company's far too focused on making Mirror lately, which means they've been neglecting the most important thing of all, Mishi's personality. You know, I kind of understand where you're coming from. I mean, the new design's alright, but just something about it that feels a little off. And don't ignore that feeling. You mustn't give in to the new Mishi. I've had over 30 people sign my petition already, and they would all agree with you. I believe that those supporting the new Mishi are being fooled into doing so. Is that so? Yes, that's why I plan on watching the show happening later. I'll have my eye on them in case there's any funny business going on. Our dream is to create an NWL in the Republic, one that's true to form. If you feel as strongly as I do, I implore you to please add your signature to the list. Well, I'll definitely have to think about it. Let's go find our other suspect. Is he up here? Yeah, it looks like it.
This stuff is cutting edge.
Handing out balloons for the Mishi show? Yes, I am. They were originally supposed to be used to decorate the mall, but I had some extra left over, so I've been giving them out free to guests. It's awfully thoughtful of you. So does that mean you're one of Mishi Show's staff members? I guess you could say that. I've only really been hired for a day gig though. I'm a long-time fan of Mishi, so it's always been my dream to help out with the show. I was so glad I could finally arrange my schedule to take the job today. Do you normally do other work? Yeah, I'm a painter. You know, someone who paints roofs and walls and stuff. I also like working on mechanical stuff as a hobby every now and then. I even made a Mishi-mobile once. A Mishi-mobile? I'm assuming that's a car with pictures of Mishi all over it? Exactly. I even put together some custom parts that look like Mishi's ears and tail. It's actually parked outside the mall right now. Would you like to see it? That's amazing. We'll take a look when you get a chance. You said you were a long-time fan, right? So does that mean the design on the car is the old Mishi? Of course. The old Mishi's the true Mishi. The new one's just some fake made by some big stockholders. There's no competition. I just wish people who like the new one would open their eyes. He feels different all of a sudden. I kind of feel threatened. Also, what's that lemon smell coming off of him? Oh, sorry, I got a little carried away. I know that the Valis investment bank's pretty much the whole reason Mishi was even able to come to the Republic. I'm really grateful for that, at least. Is that so? Thank you. You've really given us some things to think on. Well, we talked to our two suspects. Both of them love the old Mishi too, but I think they were a bit more than your average fans. Yeah, neither of them really seemed like they planned to interfere with the show though. A man handing out balloons and a woman getting signatures. It's still something I don't get. Yeah, why did they always smell so weird? You're right. I picked up on that as well. The culprit has to be one of them. Might be able to figure out by process of elimination. Scent process of elimination? Yeah. The person who came to interfere with the Mishi show is... the man handing out balloons. Most likely the guy with the balloons. Huh? You don't think it's the woman? They both had really strong feelings about the new Mishi. The woman's trying to get rid of the new Mishi by gathering signatures. She even had her own cards made. And if she were to plan something that would interfere with the show, what do you think would happen? If it became known to the public that she was behind it all, her hard work would go up in smoke. Yeah, she's probably just going to keep gathering signatures. When you put it like that, I guess it makes sense. That just leaves the guy with the balloons. Yeah, but even without us narrowing it down, there's a reason he stood out. It's fun to see you guys slowly suss out the culprit. I tend to rely on my instincts, they're never wrong. You don't have to be so snide about it. But whatever, let's go find our guy. There's not much time till the show starts. Oh, you're back. Did you guys want a balloon? The show's about to begin, so I started putting them away. Sorry, but there's something we need to talk to you about. Not much time, so I'll keep it short. Fairy, you're up. So, Mum. What are you doing? I've done nothing wrong. Maybe not yet, but you were certainly planning to. We know all about your little screen. For example, those balloons. Why don't we cut one and see what's inside? She drew her katana, the balloon burst without sound, and the balloon dripped a liquid. Is that paint? You put paint in the balloons? Well, well, isn't this a surprise? I have no idea how that got in there. It must have been someone else. Besides, how would something like that disrupt a show anyway? I assume it has something to do with that scent you're giving off. That strong lemon smell. The components of citrus fruits have a corrosive effect on rubber. In other words, if you apply citrus-based juice to the balloon, it would eventually burst. And if you look close enough, some of the balloons have a clasp keeping them shut. Didn't you say something about being good with mechanical stuff? If you made a device that was capable of spraying lemon juice and put it out on a timer, you could release the paint as the show was at its peak, ruining it for everyone. Aaron took a look into the man's pocket. And what do we have here? Some liquid and a few clasps. There's no more talking your way out of this one. Amazing. But you guys are too late. Why don't you take a look at the ceiling? Those balloons have paint in them too? That's right. Sucks that I couldn't get them all up there, but whatever. When the paint falls, it'll be sure to splash everything and everyone on its way. Every fan of the new mission deserves to be doused. You idiot, do you even realise what you're doing? New, old, it doesn't matter. You're not worthy to call yourself a Mishi fan at all. Huh? Everyone, the Mishi show will be starting in just a few moments. Please gather around the stage and get ready to make a wishy with Mishi. We're out of time. I think we learned all we can. Fairy, keep an eye on him. Understood. What are you going to do? We'll talk to the staff and gather all the balloons ourselves. The ones on the ceiling take priority. Capture, see if you and Theo can do anything about them, and try not to attract attention from the guests. Got it. I should be able to do something with Shire Search. Theo. Commencing emergency balloon retrieval. Leave it to Theo. Alright, let's get going. What the hell? How do I know which ones to go for? Must return to capture it. Okay. That's one. This one. All paint balloons have been retrieved. Mission complete. Well done for you. Managed to get them all on our end too. Looks like we just finished before the show's climax. Alright, well let's do it. Make a wishy with Mishy. Make a wishy with Mishy. Sheesh, while we're over here struggling, they're just dancing the time away. Well, I guess I'm glad their fun wasn't ruined. You said it. Following their success, Van and the others proceeded to inform the staff of the recently thwarted scheme. Van then also made contact with Rosie to notify her of the resolution of the issue. I don't even want to think about what could have happened without your help. I'm so glad I put out that request. I mean, if I had gone to the police or the guild, they probably would have just shut down the whole show and called it quits. Seriously, thank you so much for your help. Allow me to offer my thanks as well. I really appreciate everything that you've done for us. By the way, you said your name was Rosie, yes? I'd like to cover the request fee for you. Would that be okay? Huh? Well, sure, I guess I don't mind. Fine by me. Couldn't care less who shells out in the end, as long as they actually do, you know? But before we forget, I still have got to figure out what we want to do with this guy. I didn't actually think you guys would get all the balloons on time. Guess you're just as good as the rumors say. You are, Arkwright Solutions. Hey, can I ask you a question? Why did you want to disrupt the show in the first place? Because I refuse to accept the new Mishy. See, I've been a fan for a long time now. I even have a collection of every piece of Mishy merchandise that's ever been sold. That's incredible. So when I learned that I'd finally be able to see Mishy in the Republic, I was over the moon. Then I found out he was just an imposter. However, I knew that for those just discovering Mishy, that fraud would become the real thing to them. So I figured I'd show them. Show them that the Mishy they knew and know and love isn't the real Mishy. They deserve to know. I'm sorry to hear you were disappointed. Can't say I didn't see where he's coming from though. Man, this guy's really digging his heels in. If we do actually end up doing this without the authorities, there's a real possibility he'll circle back to plan something even worse in the future. Alright, if we want to stop him making a comeback, I think we have two options. Either we chew him out or we intimidate him. Fucking intimidate his ass. Let's just threaten him. That should put a stop to this. Well, in that case, how about I take the lead? Do you stop reading my mind? But fine, if you're so confident, let's see what you can do. Can I help you? These Mishy radicals are a pretty big pain in the butt, huh? Think you need a hand taking care of them? Lucky for you. Whether it's controlling information, interrogation, assassination, I can do it all, and nobody will even hear a peep. Well, thank you for the offer, but we couldn't possibly. Don't you think that's a little much? Oh, the way I see it, what you were planning was just as bad. See, mascots only have value because of their popularity, isn't that right? And at the moment, the new Mishy's using that popularity to make a life in the Republic. By sabotaging him and his shows, well, you might as well have pushed a stake into his heart. Can you really complain if someone wants to do the same to you? Are you crazy? Okay, maybe I was trying to tank his popularity, but we could talk about this, right? Talk, huh? You mean you still got something to say? In my opinion, I think the stunt you just tried to pull speaks for itself. Ugh. You're right, I should never have tried to do something like this. Ooh, she had me worried for a bit, but it looks like he's learned his lesson. Sorry, I have an itchy nose. So this is where you've all been hiding. No way. Hey everyone, it's Mishy. I'm so glad to meet you all. Mishy, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be returning to Michelin Wonderland? Sorry, I saw someone who didn't look very happy, so I simply had to come out and see what I could do for them. Jumping in at a time like this, impressive. You know, I only came to the Republic from Michelin Wonderland. There's still a lot of stuff I don't understand about this place. Like, why are my eyebrows so limp here? But that hasn't stopped me from trying to fulfill my dream. That is my dream of bringing lots of happiness to everyone, of course. And I'm going to keep working at it, and someday I'll be able to bring some happiness to you. Mishy. I was so wrong. I was so worried over the difference in design I never even bothered to try understanding you. But I think I get it now. No matter what he looks like, Mishy's heart and soul will always stay the same. I'm so sorry. Thank you for everything, Mishy. I knew Mishy could solve everything. I'm feeling a bit touched myself. The guy in the suit's a pretty good actor. Would it kill you to read the room a little? I think we should all have a dream like Mishy's. It would make the world a much nicer place. Yeah, maybe. But anyway, I think we can consider this a case closed. The man who tried interfering with the show made an effort to apologise to each and every staff member. He seemed to deeply regret his actions. Due to his change in attitude, the group was able to handle the incident without involving the authorities. With that, the curtain came to a close on the Mishy misadventure.
That's all, folks.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Ooh, nice. Mere chaos. Let's check it out. Ooh, that's got a crit rate on it. Yep, we're doing Mere Chaos. Crit rate and S-craft delay. Perfect. Alright. Oops.
Thanks for the grub.
Is there a cinema here? Yeah. By Zay? Increase appearance rate of AT bonus? Sure, might as well give that to someone.
Please silence your phones and enjoy the
Step
film.
right up.
It doesn't really matter.
We have merchandise for the movie on film.
We're skipping it anyway because we've seen it all already. Okay. Let's check out Seedon District.
On my way.
So we need to check out Erland,
What's
sir.
going on with that plan?
Welcome to Erland, sir.
Good grief.
Come on, say it. What was the thing?
So in love with his brand.
Welcome to Erland, sir. Oh, please take as much time as you
Oh,
need.
fuck you.
I hope to see you again.
I don't.
Thank you very much.
Well, if you insist.
Welcome to Erland, sir.
What are we waiting for?
Oh, I've got a quest here. Anything new to buy? Nope. So we just go. Oh, here. According to recent intel, dangerous monster. Oh, okay. So it's a monster thing. So where do we go? Here?
Let's roll, gang.
That hits the spot.
Bum, 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 bum. Let's fuck it up.
Keep it up, it's working.
Too slow. All you
So what you're saying, earth, wind, they're all weak to earth, wind.
Going all in.
Let's party!
Activating drive. I won't hold back.
That was pretty violent.
Keep it up, it's working.
Huh?
Have some more.
Have some more!
Here goes. Out with a bang. Soar for me. Phoenix dance. Here goes. Too slow.
Lol. Oh fuck, Death Blow works on these guys? Hell yeah.
I won't hold back.
Let's back up a bit. Well, now that I know that fucking Death Blow works.
Gotcha! Make it count, Aaron. Sucker!
Ha! Reset! A chance! Ha!
Brace yourself. Vandalize! Rain!
Here's my chance. Ha! Reset!
Another Death Blow. Beautiful.
That's one job behind us.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Alright. Let us head to the bathhouse.
On my way.
So we're gonna do the next floor of the garden now. So we need to make sure everyone is
I appreciate-
bathed.
I hate getting sweaty, but I could get used to this.
Ugh, I'm really working up a sweat.
feel better than ever after that.
Happy
You
days.
look nice and refreshed.
That is a very, very weird way of saying that. But thank you, I guess. You look nice and refreshed. Yeah, okay, get away. Alright. Any craft enhancements to be done? Nope. Not at the moment, anyway. Ah, party, that's what I was looking for. So, we're all like 48. So we want this guy. We're probably going to be using Katra more than this guy, so let's have him in. And the other two can definitely stay in, because they're quite underleveled. Alright. Fluorite. Space or wind? Space, why not?
Well, up and at 'em.
Watch out! That enemy looks strong!
Well, hello. There we go.
Keep it up! Here's my chance!
Sucker!
Let's go down!
Too slow!
I can live with this. Shall I brew you some tea, Miss Clodown?
This is it. Close in and kick some ass.
I do hope everyone is well.
Huh. Alright.
I'm on it!
Take the count now! Let's finish the job!
Not done yet.
Take the count!
Next.
Take this! You picked the wrong guy to fight. Let's get to work!
Let's finish this now! I got you!
Oh.
Light!
This is it. Close in and kick some ass. The star has arrived.
Take this!
I do hope everyone is well. I'm on it!
Take this gun!
Let's keep moving ahead. This could get tricky.
Let's get to work! Take this gun!
This is it. Close in and kick some ass. Keep moving, Ben.
Let's wear 'em.
It's go time.
Have some more!
Reset. Take over.
Have some more!
Let's go down.
Sucker!
Van!
Too slow!
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You're a true professional, Van.
Got you down!
Now it's time for song. I do hope everyone is well. Watch out! That enemy looks strong.
Take the start!
We can win right now.
Keep moving, Van! Take that! Keep it up!
A chance! There! There! Reset! Now! Mr. West!
Sucker!
He knows the way.
Gotcha! You'll be sorry for that. Have some more. They're stunned. Too slow. You've got this, Agnes.
There! Now!
Let's take the Sepith, I guess.
I can live with this. Shall I brew you some tea, Miss Clodown?
No, reset.
Let's finish there!
That's the indicate.
There!
Here goes.
Leave this to
Here
me.
goes. Well then, away we go.
Looks like some good loot.
Right, let's grab the chests and breakables, and then we can go to the next floor.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Oh, easy.
I'll be watching you.
Pulverize you in one go.
We can move right now. Leave this to me.
Here goes.
The star has it.
Oops.
Let's finish this now. Got you. There. Down. You're exposed. If you could.
Chance. Too slow. Up to you, Reset. Here goes.
Leave this to me.
Here goes.
Battle complete. We did exemplary work.
Always got it down, Reset. Let's get to work.
Now is the time for song.
Cheat.
Keep it up. Not
Murder.
Looks like a chest. You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You're a true professional, Van. This could get tricky.
Open the chest!
Don't stop now. Get your ass in gear. Take the stun!
That's what you
Treasure located.
See me some small fries. The stun! Let's finish the job! That's wet. Make it count, Aaron. Sucker!
Here's my chance.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's go down. There.
Gotcha!
Van.
Too slow! Make it count, Aaron. Sucker!
That's what you get. Not half bad, Aaron.
Alright.
Looks like the gang's all here. Looks like a chest.
It does, doesn't it?
Gotcha! Get to work!
Next one.
Gotcha!
Huh? You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Professional as always, Van.
Let's get to work! Not done yet! Take this!
It should be safe for now.
Now we're talking. Tough. Let's get to work. Take this. One more. Gotcha. This is it. Close in and kick some ass. Keep it up.
A chance. There.
Sucker.
Here's my chance.
Have some more.
Mr. Arkwright.
Battle complete. We did exemplary work.
Putting... The rest of us to shame, Reset. Looks like a chest.
For me, it does,
See me
though.
some small fries.
Let's finish this now. Go down.
Let's finish the job. All you on, yes.
Hey, Steve, how's it going? Hope you're doing well, mate. I'll be completely honest with you, for a second there, was like, what the hell is that?
Have some more. Reset. Take over. Sucker. Chance.
Yeah, not too bad, thanks, mate. Glad you're doing good too. Yeah, well, you know.
The stone.
You know me.
I'll take over.
I won't stop here.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh, I could do better.
True.
Watch out! That enemy looks strong. This could get tricky.
See, the same thing happens to me, but whenever I see a mirror, you know? It's like, who the fuck is that? Get out of my house, man.
This is it! Close in and kick some ass! Going all in! Make it count, Barry! I'll pull! Too slow! Keep moving, Van! Too slow!
Here's my chance.
Sucker!
Let's pull down.
Yeah, that is the true based
Let's party!
point of view.
Ha! Ha!
You've got this, Agnes!
I mean, you say I want a crossover, but we already know it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when, you know?
Have some more! Chance! Gotcha! Is that it?
Now it's my turn.
Sucker!
Mr. Wet!
Have some more! Keep moving, Van!
Well, hey, I mean, that's the, like, part of the point of the stream, right? That way, I'm playing the game so you don't have to. And you can enjoy the beautifulness of the crossover without experiencing it yourself. Even though I know you'd love
Here
it.
goes!
I can live with this.
Nice job, yes?
Oh. That's the end. Right, well. Let's put the turbo on. No, no, no. You love every part of the crossover, mate. I know you do.
Treasure located. Let's finish this now! Let's finish this now!
Ah!
Victory's in reach!
Ah! Okay, there we go. Forgot everything. Yeah.
New area located. Commencing exploration.
You're doing a montage of a video game music blind test. What does that mean? Like, you guess the song without seeing the game? Is that what you mean? And you have to guess the game by its soundtrack? Is that what you mean?
Watch out! That enemy looks strong! Oh my.
That does sound pretty fun. And you're making this sort of video thing yourself, yeah?
Hell yeah! You cleared another one.
That does sound pretty fun. To be fair. Well, if you need someone to test it for you, I'm more than happy.
Looks like some good loot.
Can you make song number 69 the Pornhub intro? Oh, one song per series. Jesus.
That looks like a nice chest.
So you're essentially going to have 100 different games. What the fuck is this?
I don't want it.
Yeah, so you essentially got 100 different games in there. And that is a lot of work, but hey, if it's fun, right? Then all the more power to you, mate.
Looks like some good loot.
5, Final Fantasy 7, bring an episode remake. Okay. I'd probably be able to get all of those to be fair. Ah! Minecraft. Yeah, I suppose it's like the songs that everyone knows, right? Oh yeah, okay. So the iconic ones, which make it super easy. Healing item. Let's do upgrade item, I guess.
Don't stop now. Get your ass in gear.
Oh my. Quite the reception.
Looks like a chest.
Take this. Get to work.
Now is the time for shock.
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea, to be fair.
Maybe proceed with caution.
Keep moving, Ben.
Well, I can't wait for you to finish it and to try it out myself.
You got this.
Because I don't think I've ever done one before. So,
You picked the wrong guy to
Careful.
fight.
That's above an A-level
Pretty hot
threat.
shit, Van.
pretty hot shit, man. Oh wait, we need to kill one of those.
Take this.
Victory's in reach.
Let's finish the job. Let's party. Up to you,
Huh? If you please. It's pulled out.
Oh yeah, like me. I might be able to guess it. It would be hard, but I reckon I could do it. Maybe. I think the hard part would be like, is it, you know, like, is it Cold Steel 1, 2, 3, or 4? Because I'm pretty sure they use the same song across multiple titles.
have some more.
No, you don't. Activating drive. Ha!
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
Your martial art.
Oh,
Most
right,
impressive,
okay.
Mr. Wei.
I get you.
This could get tricky.
Looks like some good loot.
Well, if you know a good one, I know you're making one, but if you know one that already exists out there on YouTube or something, I'll definitely try it. It sounds like fun.
Looks like a chest.
Now we're talking. That was tough.
True, the Steam sale. Yeah. To be honest, I haven't found a game that I've wanted to buy yet. Got any recommendations? I suppose I could give the Yakuza series a try.
One more fight, everyone.
I never really was interested in it because I was like, fighting games, but I don't know if it would be a stream game for me. Oh, I don't know, maybe it would. I don't know. I don't know. I think it would it's one that I'd have to play and see how I feel, I think. But, well, to answer your question instead of all that bullshit, no, I've never played any of the Yakuza series.
Here we go, man.
So I could try those, yes.
Now's your
Time to pump it up.
Fuck me, that was a lot of bullshit, wasn't it? Just to get a yes or no
I suggest
question.
this right now. Keep it up, it's working. Take this.
Here goes. Take this. Be gone.
I mean, I do know about the all the games. I have seen gameplay on them. But yeah, I know the seventh one is like they revamped the combat or whatever to, as you said, turn-based. But yeah, I'd have to give it a go.
Keep it up, it's working.
Let's party.
Waiting drive.
Hooray!
Don't screw with me. You've got this, Agnes.
Was it Fire, Wind, and Mirage?
I suggest we strike now.
Guess we're doing this then.
Activating drive.
Get it.
Take him out.
Time to pump it up. Let's
Doom,
party.
yeah, Doom's alright.
Take this. Ha! We're set. Ha! Let's go down. Here I go. They're stunned. Now. Mr. Wen.
No way! Get it?
I'll pulverize you in one go. Too slow.
Get going, Dan. I suggest we
Hold
like
your
it,
course.
Dan.
Eat this. No escape. Keep going.
Kaboom.
Got him.
You know what it's time for now? Well, yeah, no, actually, fuck it. It's time for the cube gacha thing.
Okay, it's time for some fun. Here I go. Beginning with target animal. Not done yet. There you have it. Target animal. Not done yet. We did it. Not done yet. Target tech. Not done yet. Target tech. Not done yet. There you have it. We did it. On to the next. It's free target animal. On to the next. It's reactive
I mean, if anyone wants to give me skill stones, I'm down for that. Just, you know, please give it for characters I actually... I mean, it's not even really gacha. It's just... I'm not sure why I have to sit here and just hold down the button though. I'd rather I just use them all at once. Oh, I know why they did this now. It's because if you do this, you can see Mare's ass. That's why. So if you're into robotic AI fairies, then this is the thing for you. Real question is she anyone's sister? Anyway.
Hey, I've been waiting for you. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
You're welcome, Sivo.
Appreciate your business. We've got the good stuff.
Well, let's do Aaron.
Thanks a bundle.
Right. Let me do that again. I'm not over 50 yet. Okay, so yes. Probably Jabril Guard.
Now I can be even more
Aaron.
useful.
And then his S-Craft, I guess.
Let's polish it up.
Where is that?
Skill performance upgraded.
This guy. Do that, I guess.
There's nothing worse than wasted potential.
It's even stronger now.
It's better than ever.
I'm getting even stronger. Let's polish this up.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Will this
No,
also
I'm
make
good.
it look
Thanks,
cuter?
Love you.
All powered up.
Women, am I right, fellas?
This will serve me even better.
All polished up.
Let's make it stronger.
Let's give it some more firepower.
Okay. I think that's all done. Innocence. Oh, I got something else.
I'll take good care of it.
Done those two. Right, stop in... No. Let's stop in the bathhouse again. To fully recharge. I pressed the wrong button!
Heading in?
Then we'll get on with the main story.
That's the stuff.
Don't you think it's a little too steamy in here?
Oh, thanks.
I give this place 2 thumbs up.
You look nice and refreshed.
Oh, and Ziva, were you here when we discovered that Katra was an angel? Oh, so you don't know then? Okay. So basically, there was some while we were on Nemeth Island. We found out that Katra was one of the kids that survived the DG cult lodges stuff, and he was basically genetically altered. So Katra is both male and female. And the Oathbreaker, the Ouroboros guy, basically turned him into an angel and he blew up the island. Or that was one of the dead end paths anyway. So yeah. So when you say femboy, well, that's quite literal. He is both male and female. What the fuck? Oh. I mean, maybe we haven't seen that, but yeah, I guess. A lot more people around now that we're heading into the afternoon. Well, for now I got to find out what Master wants from me. He went through some more trouble than he had to send that windmill. Something's definitely up. It's been 3 months since we last saw each other. Guess the first step is just meet up and hear him out.
The entrance to the underground ruins is down the back alley next to the department store.
Yeah, I mean, you call him whatever you want, mate. I'm just telling you the storyline. And you do whatever you want with that information.
Celise, the hell are you doing down here? Master called me over to talk. What, did you come in his place?
In his place? I guess you could say that.
Am I missing something?
I've got some bad news to share, Arkwright. Master Barkhorn's dead. And it's all your fault.
What? Back up. Did I hear that right? He's dead. We're talking about the Bearguard Zeman, right? You say it's my fault?
It figures you wouldn't have a clue. Back when you were swallowed up by that demonic power, Master took on a curse to protect you. You know that much, right?
Now hold on a sec. That
curse is as nasty as they come, and just as tough to dispel. He spent all this time getting spiritual treatment in Arteria. But even after going to Gehenna and back, he gave up the ghost just the other day.
Don't tell me she's corroded the way Ashen was.
Master covered for you until his dying breath. And whether he likes it or not, his sacrifice proved one thing. Your existence is a plague on this world. And that's a sin I just can't abide by. Since we're fellow disciples, I'll grant you one act of mercy. Putting you out of your misery by my own hands.
So even Dominions can get their memories rewritten. This ain't the time to mull things over, though. Up and at 'em, Mare Bear. We got trouble. Shit! I can't go Grendel?
I'll see if I can go back and find it. Yeah, here you go. So, after turning into an angel, Katra destroys the entire island. There you go. So... Sweet adios, didn't see that coming. Guess playing fair is too much to ask. If I'm gonna worm my way out of this... Someone's watching. Must be using some sort of technique to conceal their presence. Don't know if it's related to the rewrite, but sticking around won't do me any favours. How do I lose him? It's around noon on a Saturday. I think I know who to count on to give me an out.
This really isn't the best place to be right now. Need to find a good opportunity to get to the center of the connecting bridge.
There he is. He got away. Target's boarded a taxi heading northwest. The vehicle make is... Oh shit, what the... So drop in on your lunch break. Don't give it a second thought, brother. Shutting them folks around is what I live for. Besides, I know this ain't just for kicks. Anytime you're in a bind, I got you back. You're a cabbie like no other. I was about to get tangled up in some pesky characters is all. Can I ask you to take the back roads? Maybe shake them off a bit? Forget that you're a pretty streetwise cat yourself. Just sit tight. Giordano will get you where you're going in record time. Sure this is where you want out, brother? Yeah, the shortcut I'm taking, no car can follow. I owe you one, Giordano. Take a head and back. You betcha. Two of us share a compadre and Dingo. Next time you lift, just give me a call, brother. What a legend. Oh yeah, Dingo is an old pal of his, huh? Just another way he's coming clutch for me. Alright, time to trudge my way through. Odd though, the timing's just too good. Then there were all those guys surveilling me. Didn't exactly match the girl's Richard's MO. If I had to guess... Forget it, I just need to lie low in the Blacklight district and...
Oh, hell! A thaumaturgy trap! So I was right on the money. Scariot, you came to the capital?
Indeed. And I trust you know the reason. Van Arkride, within you resides the root of all things demonic. By your curse did Bearguard Zeman, better known as my master Gunther Barkhorn, perish. For that, you have been deemed a heretic.
So it got you too, huh? I had a hunch this might happen.
Yours is an absolute evil, untouchable by the laws of this world. By our hands shall it be condemned!
You ran into you guys instead, huh? I try to lure him and the bastard blows me off. I'm on my way. Don't do a thing till I get there.
Mother Celeste, how many times must we tell you to use your telepathy to contact us? Or at the least, a secure line.
There is no need to delay. Taking him down where he stands will do just as well. Begin casting. Leave no gap uncovered.
Yes, sir! Not good. There are too many for me to hold off alone. Add a Dominion to the mix, and I'll be screwed 6 ways from Sunday.
Surrender yourself. This is farewell, Arkride.
Shit. My number's up.
I think I've seen quite enough.
Cold snap! You dare, Father Leon?
Not sure what brought this on, but hey, I'll take what I can get.
The gall!
Stop him!
This way, then!
Bailing me out, huh? Take it that means you're still in your right mind?
Assuming you refer to the way Celise isn't in hers, yes. But we can talk after we've made our escape.
Between this and Messeldom, I'm racking up a real debt to you. Let's roll!
Interesting. Two headed toward the surface through a number of byways. While doing so, they began exchanging what they knew with one another. Rewritten memories and perceptions, Under normal circumstances, I would be asking where and how hard you hit your head. Good to know you haven't lost your humour. I don't have a clear picture of things myself. That said...
Master Barkhorn's dead. And it's all your fault.
For that, you have been deemed a heretic.
One misstep along the way and either of those scenarios could have wound up true. But the idea that Master was cursed is obviously a total fabrication. They didn't seem like they're being controlled either, so the only option left is that their minds have been tampered with. Only is a bit of a strong word there. It could be that our Master truly is dead and your memory was the one rewritten. What a load of... On second thought, I'm having a tough time debunking you there. Now I get it. The fact that we can't get in touch with Master right now is being used against us. Likely so, though by whom, we have yet to understand. It's got to be linked to stuff on your end, yeah? You must have noticed something was off earlier today. That's right. After the incident in Nemeth Island, we decided to split up and chase the perpetrator's trails. Meaning that for a time, Celise and I had acted separately. She had some business in the capital, so we decided to meet in the outskirts and share our findings this morning. For some reason, we weren't speaking on the same wavelength. As I listened on, she suddenly came out saying that our master was dead. I tried convincing her otherwise a multitude of times. And her response? That I was the one whose memories were fiddled with. If even the Grelswater aren't immune to this, then yeah, there's a chance that you're the one who's gone off the rails. While I may be informed on this rewrite business now, yesterday I couldn't conjure up the words to refute her. At the time, Celise unleashed her stigma. No, scratch that. It may be that her stigma went out of control due to the psychological strain of Master Burgard's supposed death. I've got a responsibility to put Archive down. If you can't accept that, then stay out of my way. Then to my surprise, the Vice Captain appeared. Hunting down heretics is the duty of us monks. Should you interfere, we will grant you no quarter. They then subjected me to a merciless barrage of thaumaturgy. I can only endure so much. That sounds pretty rough. Your concern is touching, but some people came to my rescue after I escaped. They even treated my wounds. The only problem is my own stigma. In what way? I've been rendered incapable of harnessing its power by means unknown to me. It's rather dire, really. Can't even control my mana effectively. So that's why you aren't looking so hot. Bad enough that those two were the ones we've written. Now the only person who stood a chance of going against them has had his power sealed. Truth told, this is more than I bargained for. All I intended to do was look into their activities, but in a twist of fate I became your saviour. It appeared that you were their sole target. Perhaps I should have just let the matter run its course. You better follow that up with a psych. Anyway, our only hope of bringing them back to their senses is to join forces. We're in agreement there. Ah, and there's the exit up ahead. Seen this place before. This is a waterway beneath the Tyrell district, just a bit further until we get above ground. Good. Don't see any pursuers, but let's keep aiming topside.
You know, when I woke up this morning, I didn't think I'd be making off with you of all people.
That's my line you're stealing. Now, if you would be so kind, try and stay out of my way.
Damn, cold as ice.
That's kind of the idea, mate. He's as cold as ice!
Whew, that hits...
Can I go through this way?
Spot.
Oh, I can. Wait, which way is the real way to go then?
We gotta hurry.
Oh, that's the answer. Yeah, man. This is like day 13 or something of me playing it. I'd have more hours clocked in, but I do streams with the guys as well.
We gotta hurry.
I'm not sure how many acts there are, but I'm on 3C, if that helps. I hope so, because it's I kind of feel like Trails was a kind of niche series, you know, not one as hugely popular as say like Persona and stuff like that. So I hope they do. I mean, I think because I went on Steam and the sequel to this has just released in Japan in January of this year, I think. So at the very least we're getting one more Western release of this game. But yeah, if they're remaking the first one, then I don't see any reason why you would stop there, right? Oh, okay, so it kind of grew in popularity when it came to Cold Steel. Okay. Looks like we shook him. What's the next move? I mentioned before then that a few benefactors came to my aid. They should be waiting for me up ahead.
Hey! Over here!
Anne's here too? Something must have happened.
So these are your guardian angels, huh? What a story. Truth really is stranger than fiction sometimes. Still, Celeste and Ashlad chasing you down boggles the mind. Oh yeah, you've met the Vice Captain before, huh, Director? We shared a table at the Revolution Festival. Leon was there too, if memory serves. That I was. The Director was a rare source of stimulating conversation. Celeste and I have met a few times as well. I know she isn't the type of person who'd do this to you, so please don't take it to heart, Leon. You have our fullest support. Right, if there's any way we can help you out, all you have to do is say the word. I can't thank you two enough, especially given that you've already saved me this morning. Oh, 100%, yeah. And the quicker Western releases too. Because I know, like, before you had to like wait a couple of years after it was already out in Japan, right? But I think they were talking about shortening that time frame. About that, I'm guessing you picked him up in the spam when he was hurt. Yes, we were headed back from scouting and filming a location on the outskirts of the city. That's when we chanced upon Leon lying on the side of the road. The boy was bleeding head to toe. You can imagine how flabbergasted we were. When did I discover Trails? 1 second. That's why it's good to have a YouTube channel with all your VODs on. And it just so happens I have a playlist with every stream related to Trails in it. So I played Trails in the Sky the first 2 years ago. It was October 4th, 2022. Oh, so, well, I mean, from up to Cold Steel 4, I think, was already out. But then obviously Reverie, when did Reverie come out? 1 sec. Reverie. 2 years ago, yes. So Reverie came out in July 2023. Or maybe I did, but that's when I first started playing the game. The series, anyway. So if you think, right, in 2022, October, I start playing Trails in the Sky, and then Trails into Reverie comes out in July 2023. And I imagine it had already been out in Japan for ages. But yeah, so there you go. Since we've hit it off before, giving him somewhere to take shelter was a no-brainer. Production van does make for decent camouflage on top of the transportation. On that note, we need to collect ourselves fast. There's no telling when they'll catch us here. It'd be best to relocate. Gotcha. So is there any place in the capital that you can use as a safe house? How about Edith Cathedral? Even those two would be hesitant to start a confrontation now. Okay then, we'll ferry you over on these trusty wheels of ours. And I won't take no for an answer. Speed is the name of the game after all. Your generosity is appreciated, Mr. Director. Yeah, we'll hitch a ride with you. Not like there's much alternative. Swell, then come on, hop right in. We can get to the Arbor District in no time by the expressway. Well, I do stream a lot in Sivo, so, you know. And you gotta think, back then, a couple of years ago, I was streaming every day, so now I'm streaming like 3 or 4 times a day. A week even. Oh yeah, I should probably get in touch with the others. You gotta be kidding me. They're blocking communications? Huh? But why? Even the radio isn't working. Well, this is a fine pickle we're in. It's probably a localized orbital wave jam, but if that's their angle. You don't think Ashlad and his pals are on us already? They've probably got eyes all over the capital, which means...
What in the... Something just landed on the roof!
It can't be... Yo, Arkwright. Still scurrying away like the rat you are. Sticking with that director and actress won't save you. I'll keep him out of the crossfire, though. So, just bear with me. Don't move, Arkwright. Same goes for you, Leon. Forces me to crack open this tin can, and you'll have a crash waiting to happen.
What are we gonna do?
Celise, wait! He isn't... She's using our stigma?
You're not at fault. I get that. But I can't let you live. The best I can do is send you straight to Adios. In one strike!
I can't let any more people get caught up in this. Sorry, you three. I'll figure out the rest on my own, one way or another.
Ben!
Ben! No!
The shards cushioned my fall, but... Can't say I didn't see this coming.
So, you opted to keep him out of it. Pretty noble, Arkwright. That's what makes this such a crying shame. I'll send you off in peace, if nothing else. Sleep tight.
Okay then. Bruh, squared. There's no telling when they'll catch us here. It'd be best to relocate. Ugh, the Tyrell district? Must have rewound back to when we joined up with Gotti and Nina. Van? Something wrong? Nah. Though it will be if things play out like I recall. So is there any place in the capital that you can use as a safe house? How about Edith Cathedral? Even those two would be hesitant to start a confrontation there. Okay then, we'll ferry you over on these trusty wheels of ours, and I won't take no for an answer. Speed's the name of the game after all. Your generosity is appreciated, Mr. Director. Taking the expressway would get us to the Arbor District in no time, but is the cathedral really our best bet? What's up? Do you need something we don't? Sorta, yeah. It's tough to explain. Let's just call it a flash of intuition. Oh?
Sticking with that director and actress won't save you. I'll keep him out of the crossfire, though. So, just bear with me.
Under those conditions, they should be fine, but we'll still want to iron things out a little. You guys are gonna have to work with me here. Mind humouring me a bit? Yeah, not in the least. In for a rage, in for an arge. We'd be more than happy to help. Thanks, you two. Where do you propose we go then? Just a sec, there's something I want to make sure of first. And we need some spare Zyphers. I think I'll lay a little groundwork over here too while I'm at it. Well, we're on the expressway, just like we planned. Nothing out of the ordinary that I could tell. Not yet, no. Something wrong, Nina?
What in the... Something just landed on the roof!
It can't be. Yo, Arkwright. Still scurrying away like the rat you are. Sticking with that director and actress won't save you.
Yeah, we heard this already.
What are you going on about?
Huh?
That's you up there, right, Celise? I get that it's been a while since Messeldom, but jumping on our van is one hell of a long time no see. It's like a scene right out of a movie.
Maybe you could cast her as an extra in your next film, Mr. Gotti.
That's a genius idea. Better yet, we could sign up Leon alongside her.
Damn it. I'm getting distracted. Wait.
Lol.
Those aren't Leon or Arkwright. They're just decoys made to dupe my clairvoyance. Pulled one over on me, did ya? You're in for it now, Master's pet!
Whoa, Nelly. That went exactly the way Vance said it would. Oh, those Zyphus we prepared for the shoot sure came in handy. And wasn't that Ash lad just now? This is getting more unbelievable by the second.
Yes. But now we've seen it for ourselves. Something isn't right with him or Celise. And Leon, please stay safe.
Fucking violence, baby! So far so good. Guess they fell for our stunt doubles. We have the director and Nina to thank for that. Moving on, to think that a place like this was beneath the city. Scampering around like this is getting us nowhere. We need to start working toward turning the tables. And one of the keys to that is without a doubt your stigma's power. Is there really no way for you to restore it? You say that as if it's trivial. First of all, a stigma's very existence is absolute in this world. They are thus unsealable by nature. Master did mention something like that, but if that's the case, how'd it happen anyway? Heaven knows. All I can tell you is that it isn't something the Vice Captain's thaumaturgy should be capable of. This is only speculation, but perhaps my stigma overreacted after an unknown force attempted to tamper with me. Since then, it has not yet returned to its normal state, and so I'm unable to release it properly. That does line up with the current stitch. I'm curious about the specifics of this tampering business, but we can set that aside for now. If there's no problem with the stigma itself, then we should be able to do something about it, right? Well, it'd only be a half measure, but if we manage to stabilize my stigma's power, then yes, possibly. But as we are without a specialist on our side, we'd have to make do on our own. At the very least, we need a spiritual hotspot to give the stigma a foothold from which to adjust. Finding one will prove inconvenient, however, with all these prying eyes on the lookout. A spiritual hotspot where no one is watching. Actually, I think I know a place. Perfect one for the job, in fact. The underground ruins at Station Street. This is where Celise first summoned you to meet with her. Yeah, except now it would be her blind spot. All the way down is an altar where the first Genesis was enjoined. It was on a small scale, but the high elements were in effect back then, so it should count as a spiritual hotspot. That may just be the ticket. Though I must say, his mental acuity is positively uncanny. What, you think I've of a stumbling block? Oh, I've no objections. Celise's clairvoyance is usually quite lacking, but right now her stigma is running amok. If she applies herself, she'll be able to see quite a distance. It's only a matter of time before we're discovered. Then we'd best get a move on. Watch my back in there, Glacial Rhyme. Very well. I'm expecting the same from you in return, Sir Spriggan. Alrighty.
Here we come. Take this.
It's a fucking archaism?
It's done now. Let's finish the job. Take this.
Now then, let's continue on our way. I'm not used to being unable to unleash the full breadth of my power. It's quite vexing.
That's some kind of flex? You're tearing right through these monsters, man.
Here we come.
Good work, guys. We all in one piece?
Ghost women.
Take this out.
We have a chance for a preemptive word instead.
Next.
I'll end you.
One more.
I'll end you. I'll end you.
I'll take over.
Let's continue on our way. Treasure, hmm? What a pleasant surprise.
I mean, these fucking enemies are giving us like, what, 20 XP? Let me just reconfirm.
Good work, guys.
Yeah, this isn't fucking worth
One piece.
fighting. So let's just clear the area, break walls and chests and move on.
Looks like a chest. I think we lost him.
Yes, indeed. Though I'm certain Celise will be ready to resume her pursuit any moment. That pertinacious personality of hers is proving quite troublesome for us.
So it sounds like Burgard's gonna make his reappearance at some point. Probably soon.
Treasure, hmm? What a pleasant surprise.
Alright.
Treasure, hmm? What a pleasant surprise.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Meow.
I could certainly do with a breather.
That one.
Whew, that hits the
I might as well get this guy a weapon since he's here. Oh, he's got it on already. And what about your ordnance, sir? Auto equip. Perfect. Let's do balanced. Perfect. This is as deep as it gets. There does indeed seem to be spiritual power gathering here. Think it'll work? I'll see what I can do. Damn, nice work. Dominions don't play around, huh? Normally this sort of fine-tuning is best done in a more controlled environment. Proceeding with such a meager pool of mana will take a fair bit of time. Yeah, well, tough cookies. There's no monsters around to worry about, so let's just hunker down and get it done. Never had a situation this sticky, but being targeted in and of itself ain't so new to me. Work in the shadows long enough and you're bound to run into a few cloaks and daggers. Overplaying the hard-boiled bit, aren't we? Brag as you like, but you're still softer than you'd care to admit here and there. Who said I'm bragging? Get on my back and concentrate, would you? Oh, don't worry on my account. The adjustments are going smoothly.
May I ask a question? You need only answer as much as you are able.
Sure. Go for it.
I've been sitting on this for quite a while now. What exactly happened 8 years ago? The two of us happened to be the same age, meaning that back then, we were both 17. Instead of attending Aramis Academy as you should have, you suddenly dropped out, leading the life of a drifter until Master Bearguard took you in. It was around that time that he sustained serious injury. Celeste and I only learned of this after the fact. You can see why it would make us rather distrustful of you, but inquire as we might, our master refused to enlighten us.
Yeah, well, it's not like he could say anything. His final disciple was a walking taboo, a vessel housing a ruler of devils.
And it's as I thought.
Yeah. I won't go into detail, but there was a time I let my power go out of control. Being a vessel, that power is only leftover scraps. Yet it was still enough to snuff out every spark of life in the area. If Master hadn't put his life on the line to save me, I might have never gotten my humanity back.
I half expected that was the case. This rewrite about Master Bearguard being struck by a curse is only just outside the realm of truth then.
Yeah. One false move and things could have ended up that way for real. If you think about it like that, maybe I am a heretic, like they said. But even then, I can't just give myself up to him. Master granted me a new lease on life and pointed me down my path. That's a kindness I aim to repay.
Your origins are unknown to me, and the way you hover between light and shadow is exceptionally dubious.
Don't remember asking though.
And to top it all off, you may well harbor the root of all things demonic. No Dominion could possibly overlook that. But if Master Bearguard sets you down your road in life, then far be it from me to chide you for walking.
Hello, Bast.
Between your efforts to avoid involving the innocent, or to keep them out of harm's way at the expense of your own well-being, you're even more tender-hearted than I ever could have imagined.
Hold up. Are you saying you remember what happened last time?
Why, I'm not sure what you mean. At any rate, our little tete-a-tete has me inclined to acknowledge you as a fellow student.
Who?
Unrefined though you may be. To the point where I'm willing to commend you. for how far along you've come, and for getting us to this point.
Look at that. You actually did it.
Yes, albeit to a wholly limited extent. Still, this should give us more leeway to oppose Celise.
Should have known you'd be here. Bet you think you're clever throwing us off the trail like that. I'd give you a pat on the back for it. But we both know you can't run away forever. Now give it up so I can send you off in peace!
Someone's here ahead of schedule.
How very timely of you, Celise. Your clairvoyance has improved. If only I were a little more incentivized to appreciate that right now.
Huh? If you're trying to blow smoke up my ass, I'm not hearing it.
The time has come to convict the heretic. Father Leon, I will make no guarantees on your survival should you insist on obstructing us.
Multiplex thaumaturgical formation. Their showing at Arasion pales in comparison to this. Our prospects aren't bright. Even though I can use my stigma, it has yet to recover fully.
While on the other hand, hers is going berserk at full blast. We don't stand a chance in Gehenna. Not without backup.
What the?
What the?
That's what I'm saying. Here he is.
Orbital drone?
Take this!
We're being ambushed!
Now! Deploy shards! Activating interference protocol.
Get rid of those magic circles!
Roger!
Mind if I have this dance? I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
Ugh, meddling jackasses.
Phantom Thief Grimcat takes to the stage.
Van, here's your chance. We've secured an escape route.
Hurry up and get to stepping!
Just in the nick of time.
I take it this was premeditated?
Yes, the memo Van left behind gave us the gist of the situation. The rescue party's arrived, just like your 4SPG asked.
Agnes consulted me on the matter, after which I rushed right over.
Always a surprise up your sleeve.
You know it. Now let's blow this joint.
I suppose we must. Until next time, Celise.
Leon, Arkwright, get your asses back here! We still got a score to settle, damn it!
Nope. See ya. Whew, that was a close one. Sure was, but we managed to put it off. Hell yeah, my blood's still pumping. It's a relief that you two made it out safely, narrow escape as it was. I'll say, thanks for getting us out of a tight spot. Extends to you as well, Nina, Mr. Director. We seem to have a habit of being in your debt. Don't think twice about it. Wouldn't have been able to live without myself leaving you high and dry. Yeah, thank goodness it worked out. After what happened, we headed back to your office in Old Town where we bumped into the others. It was right when we were starting to put our plan into action. Lucky thing too, all we were missing was a way to get around. Indeed, time was far too short for us to spend it arranging for transport. After seeing your 4SPG, we knew we had to work swiftly and carefully, especially with a group of our size. And just so you're aware, I laid a few false trails to keep them off our scent for a while. These cars have shards applied to them for good measure that should cut off any thaumaturgy used to detect us. I'm also conducting a test run of Theo and Zeros' new functions while we're at it. Though they do have a stigma user with them. If she shifts into high gear, we might be in for a bad time. So what's the plan, boss? Altered memories or not, those two got you branded as a full-blown heretic. That puts us up against Celise, Ashlad, and a whole bunch of monks from Ascaria. Grave circumstances, to be sure. There should still be some means of counteraction to whatever is manipulating their consciousnesses, but it's easier said than done. Yeah, not even Kurogane was immune. And now that the corrosion's affecting a stigma user, it's probably stronger than it was yesterday. What, like we didn't have it hard enough? Frankly, I would suggest relying on the guild, though it would only be a makeshift solution at best. That's the issue here. No matter how many people we throw at this, it won't change the situation. What we need to do is bring them back to their senses. But how? Persuasion via peaceful dialogue hasn't exactly been effective. Right, we need something concrete, something that reveals a contradiction between a rewrite and reality. A contradiction between a rewrite and reality? I think you're starting to lose us. We never really interacted all that deeply with Celise. Or Mr. Zeman, for that matter. You can blame us for dragging you into this crazy caper to begin with. On that note, did you remember something? Yeah, Master Beauregard sent us a letter yesterday. The one we gave you the advice seemed real enough to me. Every word was written by him, 1000%. The orb mail, on the other hand, was faked. If that's true, and this is just a guess mind, perhaps their memories were rewritten only a short time ago. More specifically, it could have started as recently as today. Thinking back, you're probably right. There was nothing out of the ordinary about Celise when I corresponded with her yesterday. It could be that this memory rewrite phenomenon takes place during the dead of night. Ah, that's the trick, huh? It does line up with every case so far. So all we have to do is find something from yesterday that will prove Celise is remembering stuff wrong. I may have just the ticket then. It's the very reason Celise and I travelled to the capital to begin with. You see, Edith Cathedral received a letter from Master Beauregard as well, addressed to the two of us. They did? Yes. Generally, we members of the Girls' Rift employ avenues outside the Congregation of Divine Worship's jurisdiction. Since Father Orwell of the Cathedral is a close friend of Master's, the matter was entrusted to him. We received word of it the other day. Celise and I met this morning, we were on our way to retrieve it when I noticed something was wrong. The actual message is yet to be read, but it should make for a perfect trump card against Celise. Indeed, one couldn't ask for anything better. Sounds like we got a solution then. Though executing it will be an undertaking of its own. As if we didn't factor that in already. Right, together there's nothing we can't tackle. That's the spirit, I'm sure you'll be able to do it. We're two investors back out now. Count us in for the ride. Speaking of which, where are we headed, Van? Much as I'd love to go straight to the cathedral, making a beeline for it is just asking to be caught. So how's about we take a different approach? Like any of the girls turning from here. Another one of your brilliant plans, Van? Oh, very well, let's hear it. Anything to break us out of this deadlock. The Blacklight district was fruitless as well. It would seem that information from earlier was a red herring. Our target's collaborators must be deliberately muddying the waters. Damn, so much for doing this the easy way. At this rate, he'll get his ass picked off by some perfect stranger. For both him and for Master, who covered her into the end. I can't let that happen. Our duties are simply to be performed. There is no room for personal sentiment. Speak for yourself. Sneak level 100 apparently. Emotional detachment don't come easy from me, especially not with the lengths he's going to. I trust that you have no intention of aiding his escape. Pff, get real, asshat. There's only one way this ends, and that's... Well, what happened? I found him. About time too. Give us the location, we'll set out at once. Good. I'm sick of getting outsmarted at every turn. They're at the Albert district, right inside Edith Cathedral.
Pretty sneaky picking this place. You already gave up on it once, so it was off our radar. And then you put out bogus leads and hoofed it for a change. We've been taken for a ride left and right until now. Guess that means you're ready to accept your fate.
I see you've erected a barrier to keep others away. So much the better for our purposes. This time, you will meet your maker.
They're bearing down on us hard.
Yes, though that comes as no surprise.
It's also likely that Iscariot has mobilized every last monk that came to the capital. Breaking through their formation will be anything but simple.
The rest of you better know what you're getting into.
Our business concerns the heretic alone. Any interlopers will be promptly eliminated.
Sweet mother of Adios! Are they sure about this?
Things seem to be going according to plan. Be safe, everyone.
Let me start by apologizing for dragging you two out here. Just wanted to take this chance to set the record straight. On which of us is in the wrong, that is.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. How long's this gonna take to sink in? You want to turn a blind eye to our master's death? Then fine. But that's no excuse to start making an ass of yourself.
I'm not turning a blind eye to anything, but you know what Master'd say if he were here? Take another look at things as they truly are.
Tell me, Celise. Do you recall the day we met with Master Bearguard at the end of last year? Oddly enough, both the commander and vice commander were present. Isn't that right?
Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday. Wazzy, Kevin, and Gaius were there too. But by then, Master was already...
Curse-stricken and on the cusp of death, yes? Then explain this letter to me. I'm sure you would never mistake Master Bearguard's handwriting for that of another.
Celise and Leon, I pray that the past several months since our last meeting have treated you well. Since the start of the year I've been out visiting the east. While these lands are as harsh and turbulent as ever, rest assured that I am safe and unharmed. It has come to my attention that Calvert is currently being beset by a number of peculiar incidents. Though I cannot return anytime soon, there is a possibility that this may devolve into an even greater crisis than that which we experienced last year. Alright, Steven, no worries. Celise, no matter what difficulties may come, you must stay your impulses and guide the way with a steady hand. As for you, Leon, use this opportunity to assess exactly what it is you should place your faith in. In the face of uncertain circumstances, it is your worth as a Dominion, rather than strength alone, that will be put to the test. It is my hope that each of you will see this as a source of personal enrichment. May you ever remain in good health. Bearguard Zeman. P.S. Should you come into contact with Van, do try not to indulge him too much. Interaction with others will be the best medicine for what ails him.
That last part kinda makes me wince a little, but there you go. Happy to have you as a mentor, Celise.
Master? No. Bullshit. It's gotta be.
I'll admit, Master's pointed words prick at me quite a bit. But they must cut especially deep for you, Celise. The way you're actively going against them.
She's wavering!
Just like we were hoping for.
Look at the state of her stigma. We mustn't get complacent.
Theo! Zeros! Continue analyzing on max alert!
Vice Captain, your orders?
Still your agitation. We need only carry out our mission.
Now come on! You won't even budge a little?
Surely you've realized by now that this command you supposedly received is utterly inconceivable. Yet you're still opting to stay the course. Do I have that right?
But why?
Either he's loyal to a fault, or there's an ulterior motive here. Rubs me wrong either way.
These guys are something else. So, how should we play this?
Put up your dukes. Yammering in circles will get us nowhere. Gonna fight this out. Disciple to disciple.
Oh, she not at her limit yet.
Something's happening. We're not screwed, are we?
It's corroding our surroundings. But that isn't all.
Celise, you wouldn't.
Stigma release. Sacred boundary! Come get some. I know just the place to make your grave.
Where are we? If I didn't know better, I think my eyes were deceiving me. It's Vashtar Palace in Erasion. This is the place where you squared up against Almata's boss, or a recreation of it anyway. But why bring us here? The better question is, how did she just conjure all of this up out of nowhere? By using a boundary spell unique to Dominions. The details are confidential, but essentially it's used to ensure that a demonic force can be vanquished securely. It's typically more limited in scope, but this time it seemed to have been augmented by the power of that crimson corrosion. That she managed to expand a phase space of this magnitude is nothing short of astonishing. Miss Ortesia seeks a decisive showdown against Mr. Arkwright. Her choice of location may be intended to suit that mental conception. And Vashtar Palace fit the bill, huh? It's a little disorienting, but don't forget, we've only got one job to do. And that's making those two see some sense. You owe it to Nina and Salvatore for dragging them into this. Agreed. All that remains is to move forward. That said, we're going to have Iscariot's monks to contend with here, in addition to the recreated monsters. Yeah, being inside the boundary is going to boost their thaumaturgy too. This ain't going to be like last time, so stay sharp. Come on. Let's head for the end with caution to spare. Well, that's great, but he's not staying in our party, so get the fuck out!
That hits the spot.
Is what I would say, but we'll have to save this for tomorrow because I'm at a time. Or I might stream later on tonight, I don't know, I'm undecided, but for now I'm going to have to end. So thanks for stopping by, chatting and whatnot, and I'll either see you later on tonight or I'll stream at some point tomorrow and we'll carry on some trails. Either way, take it easy, have a good one.